How we doing, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of AngelsBobs Plus, episode 29. Last episode we started getting coal fixed because we are starting to run out and we're having brownouts. Up here at the top, we are now acting as a logistics robot, and oh, that's a lot of coal. I like seeing that. Yeah, so now we're already back to 3.7k, so yeah. We kind of use the analogy of like when you start to turn your car on, how the alternator charges the battery and prolongs its life. Basically, we are trying to jumpstart the system by interjecting coal, and then in turn getting more power to mine more coal, to then in turn more power. So yeah, so let's go throw this 5k in. We do need to get the train hooked up and moving the coal, so I don't have to keep doing this. Which is hopefully what we're going to try to get done this episode. We'll see. Almost certainly be done by next episode. So let's see. What do I need to get miners, or not miners, get the train functioning? Splitters and loaders are the current things we need. Okay. We also need some inserters, it looks like, but mainly splitters and loaders. So let's go ahead and get the track at least set up so I know where to. Oh no. Here, some crushed coal. Let's go up top and grab some coal. So pretty much it's going to be the same system, but loading. It's going to be the whole system in reverse. I got that. Awesome. Alright. So, but we're not going to have a stacker for it, at least not on like that. Order to do what we want to do. You know what? I actually think I had this, yeah. Pretty much like that. Let's go ahead and pick up excess track, or well, excess signals, like so, and turn our little minions on. Build it out. So basically, now it's going to allow us to have coal flow, or well, a train. Not necessarily coal, but in this case it is coal. Flow up here, and then down. Let's go to make sure this top section is connected, just so that way our trains can flow into the unloading / depot area. So let's go ahead and drag this up. Awesome. Next, we want it should be good. Then even better, I can see. Yes, this is not the most efficient way of loading a train, but it is currently how I have it being loaded. We could always use just the vanilla loader system, like loading of trains. I don't really see a reason why not to. I just think this is going to end up being a little bit faster, but we could experiment with it. So basically, we aren't going to have a warehouse for each car here, because we don't need it. We have this one. Although it could be beneficial if you have, like, for instance, if this ore patch was in our way and we wanted it to be mined or for whatever reason, or if we just needed a lot of coal constantly, it might make sense for us to store it. So that way, if this fills, the miners never turn off. So by just daisy chaining a bunch of warehouses, which you'll probably see me do. And could actually go ahead and do that. And build one more? No, I need a little bit more iron. Alright. So basically what this enables us to do is each warehouse effectively is 1,000,000 ore, just with our stack sizes. And so effectively it just allows us to make sure our miners never stop mining. And yeah, so now we have plenty of coal for the system. So what do we need? Iron. Hoover. Damn it. Oh, stop. And before I shut power off accidentally to the entire base, which has happened on more than one occasion, let this be known. This happened quite frequently. Quite frank. Word does not want to work. It has happened more often than I would care to admit, of me running over a power pole. Frankly. Oh yeah. Frankly speaking, though, it's... should be fine. Great, now I distracted myself. Loaders, yes. This, but that needs more tin, which... tin should have started being produced again, right? That is one problem with having very long, yeah, it's slowly making its way down. This is the only problem with really, really long belt setups like this is once you do something somewhere in the factory, it takes a while for it to show up over here, but it also causes it does cause problems, that's for sure. Because if you run out of something, you might not notice it for quite some time before it's like really, really late. For instance, even coal. That's why I try to make sure my coal to train area is really short, so that way if coal runs out, I notice it fairly quickly. I mean, yeah, power will turn off, but like, if my coal storage is, you know, way somewhere else and I'm moving resources via belt, well, there might be a bunch stored up on the belt and that I don't realize, oh shit, the mine is out. And then, so power will eventually turn off, and then I'll realize, oh shit, we're out of coal, and then I have no fuel, and then, you know, negative feedback loop type scenario. Okay, so I'm gonna get the last guy plugged in, and then basically we'll just output like 2 to each. So we'll have to do 2 to the side, and then the other 6 to the bottom, and everything will hook up nicely. But I don't have enough loaders for that right now, so we're just gonna have to grab the 30,000 coal the old-fashioned way, by hand, in our inventory, and pretend we're a train. Choo choo. We're a train. Try not to run into anything. And deposit our 30k coal. Cool. That should definitely help make sure that this scenario is full. And eventually we'll reverse this coal line. So instead of bringing coal to this, because eventually this will run out, it will bring coal to the rest of the base where it needs it. Alright, so let's slowly drive through here so I don't run over any important components to the base. And we are out of sapphirite down here, but luckily we did get that other sapphirite going. I do want to get a radar over there just so I can see. At least just get a line of sight over it. Let's disconnect power poles I don't need. Do I have an extra radar? Yes, I do. Okay, so let's head west. Why is that not connected? Because the bottom one is connected. Okay. And I did connect that. That's good. I thought there was somewhere that we have a splitter that I needed to upgrade the second one of. Maybe not. Let's go ahead and just, I don't know, plop that down there so it's a line of sight. Pick up all of these guys. Cool. And instead of putting the miners back down on this field, I want to make sure that they're all maxed out over on the coal. I think we need like 5 or 6 more. Eventually we won't be able to drive over this area because of how much stuff will end up getting placed down and how densely packed it is, even with squeak through. Well, squeak through, we can walk through the area, but we will not be able to walk through it. Well, I guess drive through it rather, not walk through it. Also, this game is very eerie when the sound, like the music, the ambient noise is there, or the soundtrack's like really quiet for a while, and then it like blares up. Let's go like so. Awesome. So this thing is fully making coal as fast as we possibly can. About half what we can produce, which is pretty standard, and we have room for 3 more furnace setups. Well, 3 total. We're at a third of our currently allocated area for power. Let's see if we... Yeah, I think it'll probably definitely it'll definitely be next episode that we get the train going. So right now, waiting on the tin, which should be flowing, right? Not crazy. Maybe. Jeez, yeah, see, this is the thing. The belt is so slow that coal is now just getting there. That's insane. What's this green thing? Temperate garden. Interesting. It's down here. Some pumps. I always like looking at some more fast inserters. Ooh, some beakers, some labs. I really like the ruins mod. I mean, it's I guess in a way a little bit cheaty, especially in bobs and stuff when fast inserters, like, well, express stack inserters actually, are very costly to make. Ooh, an artillery piece with some shells. How convenient. Are the curious RT where's like just basic RT? Is it okay? So it is a magazine of 10. Interesting. I'm curious. Let's go grab that thing. Because artillery should, I mean, we can see everything on the map. Yeah, let's go grab it. We can see everything on the map, but I'm pretty sure biters don't exist. I think somewhere, somehow, although they were turned on in the world gen, they didn't actually generate. Because I saw them when I pre-gen the world, they existed. They don't exist here. Yeah, so now if we... Yeah, see, it's not... It is. Oh, that's just a turret. Okay, I was gonna say, it detected robots. Or, not robots, it detected things. Ooh, I wonder what that is. That's a pretty big ruin. Let's go drive to that one. Let's go drive to it. Right now we're just waiting for loaders to craft. Oh, free yellow splitters. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I mean, the ruins mod is, like, early game. It does make, depending on what ruins you find, a little bit trivial, just because then you can get those express inserters and stuff, but I'm curious to see what this one over here is. Ooh, a lot of... Oh, geez. This is like a whole, like, mini factory of sorts. With a car. Let's go. I mean, yeah, as you can see, like, if you find, this is definitely one of the bigger ruins, but like, finding even just this, is like, quite a bit of, what are these? Assembler 2s? And then some long-handed. That was pretty good, because now, yeah, look at that, we have 11 express inserters. Like, that to me is just absurd. It's crazy. Oh, you know what? I want to see what this big one. I think this is power. Actually, what's red? Do we have anything in our base that's red? Oh, you know what? You know what it is? It's a mine because the drills have AutoDeconstruct. I think that's a mine up there. There's another big one. They're supposed to get bigger as you go further out. I think this one up here is uranium mining. Might have some centrifuges. Ooh, this big one over here I have not seen. All that oil. Damn. Every time I see little like specks of red on the edge, I'm like, oh, I finally found the biters. But the biters, I guess, just are gonna leave us alone in this world. But I'm okay with it because they definitely cause performance issues. And I found while playing, because I have played like a Death World of this mod pack before. It's nice to play. I enjoy it. However, near the end, like when I was getting close to launching a rocket, performance started to tank heavily because the biters get so huge and in just massive numbers that... Also, I want to say I had rampant AI on, which also doesn't help, but it was not a fun experience, that's for sure. Yeah, see, those are laser turrets, which cannot hurt me, I hope. No, but I can pick them up. Come to me, laser turrets. And we have even more laser turrets and even more things. This, yeah, I figured this was miners. Ooh, and it's a red belt. Ooh, that's nice. If I turn my robots on, are they good? Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, they will. Okay. I'll say. Well, yeah, they won't pick it up. Or rather, I can't mark it for deconstruction. I think there is a way I can. Because it's technically not built by me. It's like enemy items. The turrets do, but that's only because AutoDeconstruct, I think, overrides it. I'm not going to pick up the walls because I don't need them, and there's no point in them being in my inventory, but I will pick up these power poles and things, and this track. Although track is cheap, I don't have to build it. Let's head back to the base from our worldly exploration. Also, it doesn't help that all our belts around the base are only the basic ones. They're only 7.5 items per second instead of the 15 items per second, which are yellow. Yeah, see how it destroyed that inserter? When you're in a very dense forest like that, if you have something like in there, like for instance over here, actually this is a great example, it will take damage. Luckily we don't. Also, I like the tree models. Like when you zoom in, like these trees look so good. Like honestly, playing the game like this zoomed in looks really nice. Like there's definitely a lot of detail on a lot of the stuff. Factorio devs have done an amazing job when they, a couple months ago. Actually, it's been, honestly, I think a few years now since they've done the HD texture overhaul of a lot of things. Like, I could literally just play the game like this level of zoom. I like being really zoomed out there just to see what's around me and the factory as a whole, though. Let's take a look down here, though. Did we... Yes, tin is getting made. It's not quite over there to the loaders yet. Why have you run out? Because there's no miners. How many extra miners do we have? We have 36. Maybe let's get these going then. I'm gonna go ahead and get this moved. Okay, yes. This is gonna disconnect quite a bit. We'll do that. And then where's the radar? There. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Alright, so then like so, like so, like so, like so. And remember, because we're out of underground. I was gonna say it should be placing, but it isn't. Well, it placed what underground we had. We'll just go ahead and craft some real fast. Alright. Probably still won't be enough underground, but we'll see. See, we made a mistake putting the belt down first. Alright, cool. And then we just do this, and then that. Awesome. Cool, so everything should be mostly powered and working once we go ahead and get a other loader in here. Like so, and all the way up, like so. And there we go. So that should give us a lot more steer tag going on. Oh, I see 2 drills that are not powered. Let's go ahead and go fix that. And then we'll go ahead and see how many more loaders we have. See if we have the trains going yet. Because really, we need loaders to load and unload. If we don't have a lot, and I'm sure we don't have a lot, because I think each train station requires like, let's see, 12 times 4 is 48. We need 48 loaders at least. Actually, no, we need more than that. You know, we have none made yet because the tin hasn't gotten over here. Because it ends up needing 48 just to unload from the train car into the warehouse. Then from the warehouse to the actual main line is another 2 per warehouse, so another 8. So we need about 56 loaders for loading, 56 loaders for unloading. So quite considerably a large amount of loaders. Go ahead and see. How fast are these? 7.5. Yeah. We could just try to only make mini loaders. Mini loaders do require power, however. That shouldn't really be too much of a concern. Trying to think of what's going to be the better scenario for us. Actually, no. We need less for the loading because I'm just doing splitters instead of doing a bunch of loading. Yeah, I mean, I guess either scenario is going to be fine. see, what else can I do while I wait for that? I guess we could work on getting pump jacks and stuff going. That's something I could do. So let's see, how many pump jacks do we need? Because this needs loaders, but the loader, yeah. The reason we're not working on the flotation cells right now is because we need loaders, and the loaders we also need for up here, so. We're in a rock and a hard place, that is for sure. So let's do some, yeah, good old pump jacks we need, because that does not require loaders, as they are liquid. Oh, you know what? I do want to get pipe being automated, because that is one thing we are going to be using a lot of. Let's go ahead and bring the belts out here. Assemblers. Jesus, like the first time in several episodes that we've added to the bus. So I want to just make regular iron. Turn it on. Fire both. 5 stacks of regular. 2 stacks of underground. Something like so, like so. Like so. And like so. And then we'll also do one for the copper. The reason we're gonna have both copper and iron pipe is because I use it for color designation, basically, which one's like an input, which one's an output. It's useful, so that way we don't pull from things we shouldn't. Also, it just is sometimes nice to have 2 different colors of the pipe. So let's go like that, and like that, and then like that, and then there we go. Okay, so now let's go ahead and grab. Let's see. Use 1. How much iron to use? Fair bit. Right, I'll just put 1 second while it's done. And then copper can go like that. Awesome. Let's go ahead and grab copper. And then the iron. Oof, except that's gonna be a problem. Like that. Yeah. Problem solved. Let's go ahead and repair both of those. That should get us the pipe we need, because we're gonna start making liquid thingies. Also, let's go ahead and plan for a few things, such as I want to get miners being made, I want assemblers being made. I don't really need pump jacks. Let's see, what do I need to get all these things made? Chemical plants and whatnot. Yeah. Problem with a lot of these machines is they require such an absurd amount of steel pipe and like stone brick that on one hand it's like, yeah, I guess I should have them automated, but at the same time it's like, I don't want to. But I know assemblers and miners I'm going to be needing a lot of, so let's go ahead and get these just set up. So you need gears, putting that. Wow, same thing, so it actually works out incredibly nice. Yeah, a lot of iron, so the iron is going to be on its own belt. And then, yeah, so the iron's going to be on its own belt. I should still perform the same. Why? Oh, that's why I do it like that. Technically we can put the power poles in the middle. Either way works. Well, unfortunately it is that time. So I will see you guys in the next episode. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys smash the subscribe button, as it really helps out the channel. If you guys are enjoying the videos, consider leaving a like. Also helps out the channel. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave those down in the comment section below. For the mods we're using, most of the major ones are in the description. However, if you want a full complete list of all of the ones I have installed, go to the first episode. About first 5 minutes or so, we go over all the mods. There are some redundant duplicates, but that is because I want to show off a few of the different features, like using FNEI versus what's it really used for, versus like Helmod versus Factory Planner, and so on and so forth. Some of them have nice features, some I just like to use both. Yes, they are redundant, and you don't need both, but I have both. With that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.